I remember the first time a QBR was introduced. So I didn't do them at Square. It was very transactional, kind of monthly business, right? And then I remember at Heap, we didn't introduce them until probably like 2 or 3 years in. And at one point, I was like, isn't this what big companies do? Like, what's the point of this? And then after doing it, I think we made a mistake and should have done it way earlier. The whole idea with the QBR is first line sales leadership figures out what's the deck, what's the template, what's the format, whatever that may be, just so everyone's on the same page. They're not spending hours and hours preparing, but they are having to think through their business, right? And the idea here is that you can do two things. So as the sales leader, your job is to basically understand what is happening across my organization, my team, so that I can surface up any challenges that need to get to the right people. Like, hey, this product gap is becoming a real issue. This competitor is peaking up here and we don't have a good story. Or, hey, I'm just seeing a lot of velocity risk that therefore like we should think about our forecast, right? So that's your job as the frontline leader. I think the benefit that I didn't understand until I saw this run well was there's a lot of benefits as the seller, because you just have to stop. Like, you know, frontline sellers, they're running a million miles an hour. They're always chasing the next deal. They're running on highs and lows. They tend to have really big recency bias. This allows them to step back and say, okay, what is my win rate? Where am I seeing deals get stuck, right? Where are my trends of deal size versus my peers? And it makes them, it's a forcing function to have a strategy going forward. I'm going to make a series of bets about where to spend my time. That's what AEs do, right? The best ones make better bets and understand where to spend their time. So this is getting others, ideally some of your peers and management, to say, is this the right strategy? No one knows, but do we think this is the best strategy to invest our time? We only have so many hours we can work on. Is this where I want to spend it? Is this the right plan to increase the likelihood of hitting our number? So that's how I approach it. In terms of deck or template, I don't think it matters all that much. Just needs to be consistent. Here's how we do a short look back. Here's how we look at the 3 or 4 metrics that matter. Here's how we have a plan on presenting what you're going to do moving forward.